Hi everyone. I just wanted to wish you all, first of all, wish you a happy Sunday. Um, Today I wanted to talk to you about maximizing your life on a daily basis in a tough world. Um, we obviously live in a tough world where things can happen to us, or things can happen around us that can affect us, and those sorts of things can be inevitable. There's a lot of things that can be out of our control, but there is one thing that is in our control, and that is ourself. We are in 100% control of how we feel, think, what we say, what we do. And I really wanted to talk to you about being able to maximize your days, because as I said, there can be things that can happen to us that we can't change. We make mistakes. I've made so many mistakes. Like, I you know, it can be really hard, and we're supposed to make mistakes. So you know what? That's where we learn. We learn best from our mistakes. But being able to overcome that, being able to let go of the mistakes we have made can sometimes be can often be so freeing of your body. You know, 12 years ago, I learned a really, really valuable lesson from a man who, um, a good friend of mine had just committed suicide not long beforehand, and his dad said to me, Adam, you just got to live every day like it's your last. And I was 21 years of age, and I'd never heard anybody say such a thing. Like, it really struck me. You've just got to live every day like it's your last. Like, I've never heard anyone say that. And here's someone who had, not long beforehand, had buried his son, and here he is saying that to me, and it really struck me. And from that day on, I decided to live by what he said, and I'm like, you know what, that's so true. And I think that over time, that has changed. You get a bit older, you get a bit more cautious. Things change. You either have kids or you get married, or things around you just change how you can look at things. And lately, I've learned more and more as to how important it is to go back to that. Obviously, you got to be smarter with it. Like, I made mistakes of maybe being too reckless with living every day like it's my last, and um, I've now learned that you can do that, but you got to be smart about it. And so being able to overcome hard times, like, it's not about not feeling sad. It's not about not feeling angry. Like, I feel angry. I feel sad. We're supposed to feel natural emotions. We're supposed to have that. But the difference is, how long do you let it happen? How long do you let life and the bad stuff that happens in life affect you? How long do you let the crap go on for? No matter what it is you're dealing with. I mean, seriously, how long do you allow yourself to feel crap? Do you allow it for a day? Has stuff, affected you for weeks, months? Are you still holding on to stuff that happened years ago? Have a real good think about that. Are you still letting things that happened to you a number of years ago affect you? When you think about something that happened to you that was really upsetting, take a moment to have a think about that. And as you think about that, does it still affect you just as much as it did then? Does it still bring up unwanted, uncomfortable feelings? If so, let me tell you this. If you thought you were over it, you are not. Now that might not be very nice to hear. You might disagree. But I challenge you to have a real good think about whether you really do believe you are over it. And if you're not, maybe you're not ready to be over it. And that's fine. If you're not, maybe you might want to think about, okay, if I let this go, what would that mean? If I let this go, will that change things for me? Will that change my life? Because I can tell you now, if you are still holding on to things that have been bothering you for all that time, I am willing to bet you truly let go of it, your body will feel different. Your mind will feel different. You will more likely sleep better. If you choose to hold on to it, okay, that's your choice. But if you are wanting to absolutely maximize your life, if you are wanting to live the happiest, most positive lifestyle, then my challenge to you is, and my advice to you is, let it go. Discover and find a way to let it go. Because it is very challenging to live a truly positive, happy lifestyle if you are still holding on to it. So let me tell you this. Think about the things that you think about when you wake up in the morning. Are there things that you constantly think about the first thing you wake up? When you look at yourself in the mirror, what are you telling yourself? When times get tough, what are you saying to yourself? Do you allow yourself to get beaten, or do you try and overcome it? So here it is. There are two ways you can go about your life. You can either let tough times affect you, or you can wake up every morning and decide, today is the day that I am going to live my life to the fullest. Today is the day that I am going to try my hardest to just have a really, really awesome day. Yes, there are things that will try to beat you down. Yes, there are things that really can try and make it tough. That's life. But you can't let it beat you, because if you choose to do that, you are not living to your true potential. So my challenge to you, for 1 week, every morning, make a decision. Today, I'm going to absolutely make the most of my day today. For 1 week, every day, wake up, make that choice. And anything that tries to beat you down, remind yourself, nah, today I'm doing everything I can to beat anything that tries to come across me and overcome me. Make that choice, make that decision, make that promise to yourself. Make that promise to yourself to live every day like it's your last, in a resourceful way that is good for you, good for those around you, and good for the greater good. I would love to hear your opinion. If you disagree with anything I have to say, if you have any questions about what I've had to say, I'm more than open to that. Thank you for giving me this time, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Thank you. Bye.